Hello and welcome, family, to another episode of Wake Up Africa. My name is Dr. Mumbi. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray, family, that you are well in absolutely all your ways and that you're moving into living life very much on your own terms, in your own story, in your own narrative, and that your mind is strong enough now to survive the kind of mental terrorism and information terrorism that we are currently experiencing across the globe. Here they come again, family, with another pandemic, or should we call it scamdemic? And it's very interesting to see the attitude of Africans across the motherland, where there was actually this revolutionary kind of vibe, and there's such a distrust of government. So a lot of people have already, I actually wasn't even aware of it. I've disconnected from Babylon's narratives, but enough of you send me these videos, which I, to be honest, just delete. Talking about, I don't know, monkeypox. I don't know much about it. There was someone who had even emailed me and said they were trying to say now that it was coming from certain part of Africa. But in the X space and in the, the tweets that came out after the Kenyan government announced that the monkeypox jabs would be available in December, was a stark difference from when we were in the same situation when COVID came around. A lot of Kenyans are now saying they're not going to take it. Why trust the government? They're not going to agree to be laboratory rats. They're not going to agree to be mice and all these things, family. And it looks like there is a massive distrust with the government. This is just the news that's happening on the ground, family. It's not even my opinion, but so many Africans are awake at this time, especially the young ones. And remember, the majority of people in Africa are young. And with all the global tension that's been happening, it has actually spread the message of the New World Order agenda so far and wide that the awakening is happening. People are so awakened and they continue to awaken. The first part of the awakening was to awaken to the lie, to the matrix. And with everything that's happening on the global scale and us being able to witness each other and to share our energy, it is totally shaping everything. And I'm sure that this time around, no African country is really going to be able to lock down their nations. First of all, a lot of them are going broke. A lot of them are going into debt. A country like Kenya, we don't have a finance bill 2024 because that's what caused the demonstrations. The people went to the streets to deny it, although they are trying to bring it back. Stories for other days. But our government also doesn't have money. So shutting down for a lot of these African nations is not going to be a possibility and may actually accelerate the underlying revolution that is on the way in Africa today. What I would say to my global family is what I said 4 years ago, and the reason I got demonetized and got heavily shadow banned. And please, if you'd like to support us, definitely consider sending us a love donation or a gratitude donation through PayPal, or joining our Patreon, where we're going to be sharing more information. The links are down below. But we told you guys, at least by now, have the gift of discernment. There is a lot of information and a lot of research available everywhere about the whole journey and what the scientists have to say. Did you know that there was actually like some conference that was happening where 14 scientists were supposed to attend? Remember Brazil, the plane that fell from the sky? It looked like a switch was turned off. It happened to have 8 oncologists. And the 7 others who were supposed to be on board canceled last minute. These are dangerous times, family, to not know the truth for yourself. These are dangerous times to not be reading and researching and gathering information to know what is really going on in the world for yourself. The information is not just what the government is telling you, they're manipulating you. The secrets are in reading them. That's why they've tried to dumb down, especially the American population, but I won't even get into that family. The truth is there, but it's covered in a lot of propaganda, MK Ultra kind of information. But if you seek the truth, and if you expand your mind, and if you become truthful within yourself, then you will find it. Wherever you are, family, I think it's time we go back to those days of having extra food, if you can, having extra fuel, having extra water. And if you can't do that, because I know right now we're all in some really tough economic times, then at the very least, have a strong mind, a strong heart, and a strong spirit. Deal with your small issues now. Deal with your brokenness and your other stuff now, family, because we are entering another cycle. They're trying to pull us into another cycle where they try and bring down the world and shut down the world. Many, many more of us are awakened now, but they have targeted many of our main voices. So make sure that you're supporting those, even if you are in a hard situation, family, make sure you're supporting those who are telling the truth, because they're really putting themselves out there. And most of them, the powers that were, are not funding them in any capacity. So at least support them with that little energy. Pay attention to the alternative voices, family, because we're going into another heavy stint of propaganda and pushing certain narratives to enslave your mind. And don't allow the vibration of fear to enter you, which is why it is important to remain as high vibrational as possible, as focused on your present moment as possible, doing what you love. Stay safe, stay uplifted. And to all those who have supported us through Patreon and PayPal, we appreciate, love you so much. Tuko pamoja.